this is another typical example of a projectile motion problem. Okay, so we have this baseball guy that throws a baseball, and the pitcher, and it throws it like 140 kilometers per hour. Okay, and we know the ball has to travel. Oh, we're the last here. Now the ball has to travel exactly 18.4 meters. Okay. Uh, Now we're asked how much did it drop and when it arrived here. Okay. So for that, what do we have to do? We need to know the time it takes it from starting from here to here. Okay. So if you remember well, there's like this formula for x. That's x0 plus initial velocity and x plus time. Now, whenever we're told that it has a fast ball, we're going to assume that the angle is going to be 0. Okay? So remember, fast balls imply 0. This thing over here. Okay? That implies 0. So here we get like 18.4 equals 0 plus we need to transform 140 kilometers into meters per second. So I'm gonna do that like next to it. That is 140 kilometers per hour to meters per second. That is 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. And 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. And that is 38.88 meters over second. Okay, so now with that information we can continue with what we were doing. So we go back here and that velocity is 38.88 t. Okay, so if we full solve for t, we're gonna know that the time is 0.473 seconds. Okay, there we go. Now we know that the time it passes like this time until when the pitcher releases the ball until it gets somewhere here. Okay, now we need to know the drop of the ball. Now I'll use another color. I like this green, so I'll use it. So we just say y, I don't know, where is it going to be? I know the initial thing, if they don't tell me, it's just like 0 all the time. Initial velocity, it's like 140. Sine of 0, because it's just like angle 0, minus, well, t, minus a half of the gravity, that's 9.81 g squared, and that is, this thing is going to be 0, and it's a half of 9.81, and t is going to be 0.4735 squared, and the result of that is minus 1.098 meters. Okay? What does this mean? That the ball went down. Okay? This distance is minus 1 meter, pretty much. Okay? And that's our answer.